Hi Sam, how are you today?
Good, how are you?
Good. So today we're going to be doing what we call a neuro assessment. I'm going to be testing your cranial nerves, your muscle tone, strength, as well as your reflexes today, okay?
Yep, sounds good.
All right, first thing I'll have you do is just confirm your name and your date of birth for me.
Sam Morgan, 11/25/1997.
All right, great. So what we're going to start with today is our cranial nerves. So first cranial nerve I'm going to assess is the first one, just sensing your sense of smell. What I'll have you do is cover one side of your nostril there, and I'm going to hold up a familiar scent to you, okay? You tell me what it is.
Cinnamon?
Yeah, very good. All right, so it sounds like your sense is intact there. Next thing I'm going to do is check what we call your optic nerve, just by checking your vision, okay? So I'm going to hold this Snellen chart. You go ahead and read for me what those lines say.
EFTZO.
All right, and then I'll have you cover one eye,
Okay.
and then go ahead and say the smallest line you can read again.
EFTZO.
Okay, very good. And then go ahead and cover the other eye, and then read that line backwards for me.
OZTFE.
Very good. All right, so everything looks good there. Next thing I'm going to do is check your visual field. So you look straight ahead at me and tell me when you can see my fingers coming in.
No.
Okay, very good. All right, so your visual field's pretty well intact. Next thing I'm going to do is just with a pen, I'll have you follow the pen and then you keep your head and everything straight, okay? Okay, great. So your extraocular movements look good. Next thing I'm going to do is with this pen, just test your vision. Okay, your pupils look good. All right, good. So your pupils were round, equal, and reactive to light in accommodation, so everything looks good on that end. Next thing I'm going to do is test what we call your trigeminal nerve. I'm going to touch you, and you let me know where you're feeling me touch you, okay?
My cheeks, my forehead, my jawline.
Great. Now go ahead and clench down your jaw for me. Okay, very good. So your muscles and your masseters feel pretty symmetric, and it sounds like you've got good sensation in that nerve. So next thing we're going to move towards is the facial nerve. What I'm going to have you do is go ahead and raise your eyebrows, close your eyes, squint like you're squinting. Okay, good. And then smile. All right, now puff your cheeks out. Very good. All right, so I didn't see any drooping with that, so everything looks symmetric there. Next thing I'm going to do is test your hearing. So we've done these tests before with you, so I'm going to do what we call the Weber test, just placing this tuning fork at the top of your head. You let me know if you hear it stronger on the right or the left side, or if you hear it equally on both sides, okay?
Equally on both sides.
Great. All right, next what we're going to do is that Rhine test. I'm going to have this be A and this will be B.
Okay.
You tell me where you hear it the loudest, okay?
Okay. B.
Okay, very good.
B again.
Good. So it means your air conduction is greater than your bone conduction, which is normal, okay?
Cool.
All right. So next thing we're going to do here is the glossopharyngeal and the vagus nerves. So what I'll have you do is open your mouth and say ah. Okay, very good. Now go ahead and swallow for me. Okay, good. Everything looks midline. You're able to swallow, so that's always a good sign. Next, I'll have you stick out your tongue and then move it side to side. Very good. All right, so your oral cranial nerves look pretty well intact. Next thing we're going to do is check your spinal accessory nerve. I'll have you press down or shrug your shoulders up. Very good. Now press against my hand. All right, same thing on the other side here. Very good. All right, everything looks good there. So cranial nerves look pretty intact. Next thing I'm going to do is just testing your muscles, looking at the tone, your strength, okay? All right, so I'll have you just completely relax here. I'm just going to kind of move your arms around. Everything feels good there. And then, okay, everything feels good there too. All right, and as I'm looking at you, I'm not seeing any asymmetry or atrophy with either side, okay? All right, so next thing we're going to do is test your strength of your muscles. What I'll have you do is hold your arms up. Now push up against me, and then push down. All right, good. And then I'll have you come in with your shoulders like this, push against me here. Okay, very good, and that way. Okay, very good. Go ahead and squeeze my fingers as best as you can. All right. Now I'll have you kick your leg completely out and then push against me. Okay, and down. Okay, same thing on the other side, push up. Okay, and down. All right, and then we'll do it this way with the knee, so push up. All right, and against me, good. Same thing here, up, good, and against me. And then we're gonna check your feet too, so have your feet push up against my hands and then push down like a gas pedal. Very good. All right, so your strength looks good on both sides. Everything seems bilaterally equal. So next thing we're gonna do is test your coordination. We're gonna be doing a test called the finger to nose test first. So what I'll have you do is take your finger, place it towards my finger, and then your nose. Great, just like that. Can you do it with the other hand also for me? Very good. All right, awesome. So next test that we're gonna do is the heel to shin test. Go ahead and move your heel down the opposite shin. Same thing on the other side, very good. All right, and then for your next one here, we're gonna be doing what we call a rapid alternating movement. I'll have you as quick as you can move your palms and your hands back. Okay, very good. All right, so everything looks very well coordinated. I'm not noticing any tremors or dysrhythmic movement. So next thing I'm going to do is test your gait and your balance. So I'll have you stand up and just walk normally back and forth here. Very good. Now I'll have you walk heel to toe. Okay. Then I'll have you walk on your tippy toes. Okay. And then on your heels. All right, so good. Everything looks normal. I'm seeing a steady gait. I'm not seeing any ataxia, unsteadiness, or issues with falling. Next thing I'm going to do here is what we're going to take a look at your sensations. So just kind of like your touch, your feel, how you, if you're able to distinguish that. What we're going to do first here is what we call the light touch. I am just going to go ahead and take these pieces of cotton, and I'll have you close your eyes, and you let me know when I'm touching you, okay?
Touching me. Touching me, touching me, touching me, touching me.
Okay, very good. All right, and then next we're gonna do a sharp and dull test. So I'm gonna poke you with one of these here, and then one side's gonna be cotton. You let me know if it's sharp or dull, okay?
Sharp, dull, sharp, dull, dull.
Okay.
Sharp, ow. Dull, sharp.
Okay. All right, very good. You're pretty able to distinguish the difference. All right, so next we're gonna do is a vibration sense test. I'm gonna take this tuning fork again, and I'm gonna place it on your wrist and your ankle. You let me know when the vibration starts, and then you let me know when it stops, okay?
Okey-doke. Vibrating, and it's starting to stop.
Okay.
Vibrating, and now it's starting to stop.
Okay, very good. All right. So next thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna have you close your eyes, and then I'm gonna test to see if you're able to tell me which way I'm moving your toes, okay? So I'll have you extend this leg, close your eyes, please.
Up, down, up, down.
Okay, same thing over here.
Up, down, down, up, down.
Okay. All right, very good. So everything looks intact there. Next thing we're gonna do is a couple of sensory function testing. So what I'm gonna do is I'll have you keep your eyes closed, and then I'm gonna place something in your hand. You let me know what it is.
Feels like a coin.
Yep, very good, a dime. All right, keep those eyes closed, and what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna draw a number on your hand. You let me know what that number is.
Feels like a 3.
Yeah, very good. Okay, and then I'm gonna kind of touch you around your body here. You let me know if you feel 1 or 2 touches, okay?
1 touch, 2 touches, 2 touch, 2 touch, 1 touch, 1 touch, 2 touch, 1 touch, One touch.
Very good. All right. And then, so everything looks good there. And then I'm going to have you do what we call a Romberg's test. So I'll have you stand up. All right. Very good. Put your feet together and then close your eyes. All right. Very good. So I'm not seeing any swaying or issues in your balance. So next what we're going to move into is testing your reflexes, okay? So I'll have you take a seat. So what we're going to do first is a bicep reflex test. So I'll have you just kind of, yep, perfect. Very good, and then I'm going to test the one back here. This is your tricep test here. And then I'm going to test down here as well. Okay, very good. The same thing on the other side here. Your wedge might be in the way for this one. Next, I'm going to check your knee reflexes here. Okay. All right. And then I'm going to test your Achilles test here, okay? Okay, very good. Good reflexes in all your tendons there, okay? Next, I'm going to do a superficial test on you here, and this is what we call just looking for a Babinski sign. All right, so what I'm going to do is take that tuning fork again, and I'm just going to kind of rub it up the side here. Good. All right, and then we're going to do one more test, what we call nuchal rigidity. I'll have you lay on the bed here. And what I'm going to do is I'll have you relax your shoulders, and then I'm just going to check your neck for flexibility here. So I'll have you kind of flex your neck up. Any pain with this at all? Okay, good. So that's a sign for meningitis. Obviously, you don't have any tenderness or inflammation in the meninges. So all good, okay? You can go ahead and sit at the edge of the bed again here. All right, so everything looked okay today. Obviously, if anything changes, you let us know, okay?
Sweet.
All right, have a good one.
Thank you. You too.